Hi everyone, it's Talia and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we have Aiden here.
I'm here.
You haven't actually been in like a proper video. Actually, I haven't filmed a proper video in ages. But Aiden hasn't been in a proper video. Probably since like lockdown. I don't think I don't think we filmed like a proper video in a while.
Maybe not like a sit down one.
But anyway, today we've got some McDonald's. It is currently Saturday night. This video is going live tomorrow, so I'll best be quick on a turnover on this. But I thought that we could do like a little mukbang situation because I've been watching the Sesh podcast and they do episodes reacting to Am I the Arsehole? And if you don't know what it is, it's basically like you actually don't know what this is. I just told Aiden that we're filming and here we are. Oh, have you? But basically, if you don't know what it is, then there's a thread on Reddit where people basically ask if they're the arsehole for doing something. So we've got some of them to go through today to give our opinions. We're going to eat. I'm absolutely starving, so basically let's just get started. The only time I will ever break being a pescatarian is for a McDonald's or a good Chinese, so...
I think we could have done with a Chinese tonight.
Yeah, well, we were split between Chinese or McDonald's.
This is cheaper though.
McDonald's is a lot cheaper. But we have 20 chicken nuggets, I have a cheeseburger, we have a cheese share box, some chips. New. They're the nacho ones. I don't know if I like these ones that much.
I was debating whether to get McFlurry or not, but I forgot. Didn't order it in time.
I always find the cheese things always underwhelming. Crispy, I think I've said everything.
Sour cream and tart. 40p you have to pay for this.
I know. I don't know how you didn't know that it was extra unless you get selects. Oh. Can I try some of this?
Yeah.
I'll try it now.
Okay. Oh, I love sour cream and chive. Sour cream and chive is the best dip out there. I'm saying it. Better than nacho sauce.
That's okay. Right, so this is a long one, so prepare yourself.
Okay. I'll just do some listening.
Yeah. Am I the arsehole for hiding money from my dad? I'm the youngest of 3 from my parents' marriage. My mum died when I was 3 years old. Dad remained married when I was 7. Dad's wife had her own kids, and then they had his half-brother. My mum's family were always part of my siblings' lives. They were never part of my step-siblings or half-brothers' lives, though. When my brother turned 18, our mum's oldest brother told me and my siblings that he had saved money for all 3 of us for the future on behalf of my mum. He's wealthy, and we always knew that. We did not know before that he had money for us. It's enough to pay for 6 years of college easily, or it would be enough for us to buy a house, and that's each, not all together.
Oh my God. So a house each?
Yeah.
He must be rich.
We kept the money from my dad and his wife for a long time. My siblings and I agreed that if they knew, pressure would be added to include our step-siblings and half-brother in the benefits of the money.
That wouldn't be fair though.
No, exactly. The truth did come out recently though. My brother didn't go to college. He joined our grandpa's family business and my sister did an apprenticeship, so the money for college talk wasn't needed. I'd always been unsure what I would do exactly. I knew if it went to college, it would be community college. Dad wanted to know about my plans so he could figure money out. I told him it was fine and he didn't need to. He said they had planned for some money for all 6 kids to attend college, not paying for it all. I moved out a few weeks later and then told him why I didn't need to worry. I had decided at that point what I was doing and my dad was upset we hadn't told him. Then his wife got upset that all 3 of us had access to a significant amount of money and her kids did not. Her oldest is heading to college next year and she was annoyed that we had so much money on hand and none of us went to traditional university where we'd need the money.
Pathetic.
It then became an excuse to go after my uncle for his favouritism. He told them we were his nephews and nieces and the other kids were not his family and were not getting anything from him. But my siblings and I have also gotten SHIT for keeping the money from my dad and not being open about it so they could plan accordingly. Dad seems more disappointed than mad, but his wife is straight pissed about it and she told us we could have shared the money or given them the chance to work hard on saving for the boys to get as much help affording college like we did from our uncle. It has now become such a point of contention that we're almost estranged. Part of me wonders if we should have been honest, and that's why I ask, am I the arsehole? I don't think he's an arsehole. No, I don't think at all.
I don't think
they're an arsehole.
No. Although I do understand.
I think for the half-brother though, or the half-sibling, then no, because it's the mum, isn't it?
Yeah, the kid with that.
Yeah, they're not related at all.
To the mum, no. I get the argument that they could have, if they knew about the money, they could have then, okay, well, they're sorted out, so we'll just focus on. Because it said that.
Sorry, what is that? Looks like a bit of select.
Let's try it.
just crisp. It is chicken.
Select.
It's a bit of a select. Yeah, but then
Because then they could have focused.
Yeah, but just because one set of kids have money coming from someone else doesn't mean that you don't also need to give them money.
Yeah.
It's coming from a completely different family.
I agree.
So
But playing devil's advocate.
Aiden always does this.
Yeah. Playing devil's advocate. Let's just say kid A is the one with the money. Kid B's stepson. If kid A knows he's going to be comfortable, got money for a house, etc., then he could have said, "Don't worry about me as much. Make sure you have that sorted."
Yeah, but I don't think he's an arsehole for hiding it.
Not either hiding it at all. Because then it could have got sticky, because then maybe, judging by how the mum reacted, she could be like, well, no, I want some. Make sure you get some.
Well, exactly. It has nothing to do with that family. I've been dating my boyfriend for a little over 2 years now, and I'm 7 months pregnant. Last week we went to his sister's wedding. I'm not super close with most of his family, but we grew up in the same town, so I knew a lot of the people who were at the wedding. I haven't told a lot of people about my pregnancy. I've had a lot of anxiety about miscarrying throughout it, so we decided to only tell friends and family, and when I post on social media I wear baggy clothes and post that my bump is hidden. I wore a loose-fitting dress to the wedding, but it was still very obvious I was pregnant. Because I've been keeping my pregnancy pretty hidden, it was a lot of people's first time seeing me pregnant, and I had people coming up to me pretty much all night congratulating me. I could tell his sister was upset about it, so I tried to downplay it when people came over, but there wasn't much I could do about it. The day after the wedding, my boyfriend's mum called him pissed off that I wouldn't say anything to people beforehand because I took the attention away from his sister all night. I feel bad for his sister, but I don't think I should have to make a pregnancy announcement before I'm ready, and I'm not sure how I could have told people beforehand aside from calling up the entire guest list, which is just ridiculous. My boyfriend is on my side, but his mum, sister, and apparently a lot of his other family members are upset with me. Am I the arsehole?
So on first of all, how it first came out, I was like, yeah.
You are. Oh no.
That seems...
Look, I dropped it in my jacket.
That seemed a very sticky situation.
It's like when people propose at each other's weddings, I'm like, do not. It's like she actually announced it.
No, and she didn't announce it.
People were just coming up to her, like...
Yeah.
The thing is, I understand if people want to keep their pregnancy secret like the whole way through. Because it is such like a stressful thing. Yeah. And I don't think you should have to tell, like, no matter if, like, even if you told everyone in, like, your immediate life, not everyone at the wedding's going to know.
No, exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the way it started off made it sound like was like, oh my god, congrats, but I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that at all. Yeah, I don't think she's really, I mean, she tried to wear a loose-fitting dress, she tried to do things that... Yeah,
I don't think she went with the intentions of revealing it.
No, and by the sounds of it, she didn't want to because she said she's scared of miscarriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not her fault. I get why the family's annoyed, but I don't think they should
be annoyed.
Push that again. No, they could be annoyed.
No, I don't think it's an annoyed kind of thing.
No, because think how much money and time they would have put into the wedding, and then it's...
Yeah, but it's not like she made it all about her.
Yeah. So they can be annoyed, but they shouldn't take anything out of her or give the son backlash. Because it's not her. She didn't go there thinking, oh, I'm going to use this to announce my pregnancy. It just so happened that she is pregnant. She tried to wear a loose fitting dress, and the other guests were going up to her saying congrats.
So what do you think? Arsehole or not?
No.
I just realised I picked out a lot of wedding related ones, but I guess there's a lot of situations where people feel like they may be an arsehole at a wedding. Am I the arsehole for uninviting my fiance's parents to our wedding because they refused to contribute financially? That's like me uninviting your mum and dad.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're already the arsehole, but
let's go into
we'll get into it. Me and my partner are getting married in 2 months and we've been dating for almost 2 years. The wedding planning has been very expensive and stressful. This is my second marriage, and in my first wedding, my at-the-time future in-laws and my parents paid an equal financial percentage of the wedding. The arrangement was that me and my at-the-time partner, her parents and my parents would pay a quarter of the total cost. So this time I was expecting a similar arrangement for this wedding. My current fiancée, Mary, agreed at first, but after speaking to her parents, they said they would not pay. My parents already paid their part, I gave my part, and my fiancée also paid her part. But her parents keep saying that they can't afford it. Though I know very well they can afford it, they have some business and travel often. Mary keeps saying that we should let it go, that we can cut costs, or that she and her brothers will try to pay for her parents, but I've told her multiple times already that it is not fair to let them go free of charge, while my parents paid their part and she agreed to this, and they should follow through. My parents also say that it is not fair to only let one set of parents to pay the percentage. As Mary and her parents still insist on not paying, I decided to uninvite them. Mary was not happy about it since she wants her dad to walk her to the altar, but I still tried to make her see the situation from my point of view, but she is stubborn to just let them into the wedding for free, that it would be taken by my family as a sign of disrespect from her family. She told me if my mum and dad can't go, then I won't go either. I told her to stop having a childish tantrum and just go along with our original agreement, but she is stubborn, and I wonder if this hill is worth dying on. You're an asshole. Like, that is it, surely.
That's a mad story.
Like, so the thing is like, the old school like tradition is like the bride's dad pays for the whole wedding.
Whole wedding?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. But that's a very like old school method, and I would never expect our parents to pay for our wedding. Like, if we want to get married, then we want to get married.
Yeah. It should be their cost.
Sorry, no, unless they're like absolutely balling. Yeah. But even if they are, like, you shouldn't expect, like, just because you and your family are paying something doesn't mean that like they also have to. And just because you did it in your last wedding doesn't mean you have to do it again.
And I also think you can't just say business and go on holiday.
And they go travelling. But who cares?
They're allowed to do that though.
Exactly, it's their money.
Doesn't mean they
can choose what they do.
Pay for your wedding. But also, for the other person's parents who go, no, it's not fair. Like, if you're happy to pay it, then you're happy to pay it. It doesn't mean they have to pay it.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't expect our parents to pay for anything. Like, nothing. My mum said to me, like, her dream is to buy me my wedding dress. Yeah. Mum ain't offered to pay for anything else. And I've never expected anyone else to pay for it. Yeah. Like, that would be on us. Do you want to read this one? Because I've got so many chips here that are, like, currently freezing cold.
Am I the a-hole for getting mad that my friend didn't invite me to her wedding? I'm 32, female. Have known this girl and we will call her Amy, also 32 female, since first grade. We were best friends all through school until we went to different colleges on the same city. At 23, we both started dating. I happened to introduce her to her boyfriend. We call him Mike. At the time, everything was fine, but Mike started showing some AH behaviours, and Amy tried to end it, and couldn't because he used some manipulative tactics that worked perfectly. All of our common friends told Amy... Those are my common friends, I've got my rich friends as well. Anyways, all of our common friends told Amy they didn't like Mike for her, that she deserved better, but she stayed with him. Our fallout happened about 5 years ago, when some friends told me they found Mike on a dating app. Nobody wanted to tell Amy, so I did, because if that happened to me, I would like to know. The thing is, instead of believing her friend, she told Mike what I told her, and from that day on, he hated my guts. And without words, he let me know with nasty stares, etc. Fast forward to current events. Amy got engaged, and also I got engaged, and my friends threw me a bachelorette party, where I decided on the list 6 friends that didn't include Amy, whom I haven't really talked to or seen for over 2 years, and apparently she was pissed she wasn't invited. I got married at City Hall with only our families and best friends. And that was it. Though at a moment we thought of doing something else of about 50 people where she wasn't going to be invited. Only my best friend knew that. Now it's time for her wedding, which is not going to be small. I assume at least 150 people, and I was not invited. It was hurtful considering there is a long relationship that had some rocky places, but still, talking to my best friend, she blames me saying I started it all by not inviting her to my bachelorette party, where we could have mended things. And because I was thinking about doing a small gathering and not inviting her, which I told her didn't matter because that never happened, it was only a thought. So am I the arsehole for getting mad I wasn't invited, or is Amy right? Additional info, maybe the part about my wedding wasn't clear. I only got married at City Hall with our immediate family and 1 friend each. Nothing else. The bigger 50-person wedding didn't happen. She is indeed getting married to Mike.
I think you are being a bit of an arsehole.
Yeah, I don't see how you could, if you haven't invited them to, and you didn't have the intention of inviting them to the
other one, yeah.
Then how can you be angry? I just think people are a bit soft. I think it's not deep. Like, if Harry didn't invite me to his birthday, I wouldn't go cry.
Was if Harry didn't invite you to his wedding?
There's a bar, we do then. Oh, shit.
Aiden's got such like a happy-go-lucky approach to life though.
Well, no, it'd be me not inviting Harry, and then me getting annoyed that Harry not inviting.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It doesn't. You don't.
Put into
How
the
can you
kind
be
of
annoyed?
perspective it is. Yeah, I just think you had no intention of inviting her to anything to do with your wedding, yet just because she's having a bigger wedding doesn't automatically mean that you're invited to the bigger wedding.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't spoken in ages as well, haven't they?
That's what I was about to look for. Whom I haven't really talked to or seen for over 2 years.
I wouldn't expect an invite to someone's wedding that I had, like...
Spoke to for 2 years.
The thing is as well, is like when we get married, like I want to have a small wedding of people who like I know, I talk to. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to have like a big thing of +1s and people that I haven't spoken to for years.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a case of someone starting it as well, because she was like, my friend said that I started it. But if you haven't spoken to someone for 2 years, then like what are you starting? Like she was probably never going to invite you to her wedding anyway. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because, well, to be honest, we've got loads of cheese bites left. I don't recommend these.
No, they might
The
be
natural cheese bites.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, But anyway, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you want to see another one, then let me know. And yeah, we shall see you all very soon with a new video. Bye!
Bye!